Welcome to Food with Lauren. I'm Lauren. Thanks for joining me. A2 today. Yeah, it's still not the easy one. This is going to be standing stuff. 10 minutes a day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. That's as easy as it's going to be. This is a good place, about 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so you actually find a spot at the back of your mat. You should have a mat if you don't have one, but I'll just talk to you here for a few moments. Let's just find yourself grounded a little bit, where you go onto your toes and you feel the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet nice and sort of locked into the ground. Once they're nice and locked, about shoulder width apart, you put your toes down and you feel very stable, very grounded to wherever you are. We'll do where we breathe in and get rid of the residual air. So breathe in through your nose, nice and big. Fill up your stomach, your chest, your shoulders. So inhale. And then exhale through your mouth. And inhale. And exhale through your mouth. And inhale. And exhale through your mouth. Okay, so staying grounded, let's just see how you feel right now. Nice and grounded on your feet. We can move around just a little bit. And just I'd like to get some of this movement out, just so your body's got something to do, and also just so you can sort of check in. How do you feel? What's sort of going against you is your shoulders up to your ears, just a little bit of general movement, right? Once you've got that, we're going to breathe in and out only through our nose, that Ujjayi breathing. Let's put our hands in that prayer position and just sort of sit here for a moment. Let your body calm down. Let your breathing slow. Nice and grounded, nice and slow breaths in and out through your nose. Okay, on your next inhale, I want you to interlace your hands and then push your hands as far away as you can. Stretch your shoulder blades out as far as you can. You can tuck your tailbone. You can engage the front of your body. And then inhale, hands above your head. Touch the sky. Get taller and taller as you do this. Then inhale, exhale. Put your hands behind your back interlaced and get some sun on your chest. Open up your chest. And then on your next inhale, bring yourself back up to that prayer position. Okay, and we're going to do that once more, slightly varied. Just going to interlace your hands the opposite way. It usually feels kind of weird. So inhale, interlace your hands, push your hands away, tuck your tailbone, engage the front half of your body. And we're stretching, but we're also just sort of focusing our whole body. And then inhale above. I'm going to stay there for a few moments. And inhale, try to kick your hips out. See if you can bend back a little bit. You don't have to bend back far, maybe it's just a few inches. The key here is just keeping your breath nice and slow and calm. Then inhale, put your hands behind your back And while you're in that position, get some sun on your chest. Opens up your shoulders. And then here comes the maybe more challenging part. We're going to build up to this, but keep your hands where they are. Inhale. And slowly start bending over. You can bend your knees a little bit. See how far you can go. Maybe that's as far as you can go there. Maybe that's as far. Once you get to your spot, sorry, I'm losing my grip. Just relax there for a second. Maybe straighten your legs a little bit more. Now inhale, try to drop your hands nice and slow into a forward fold. Now who knows where your forward fold is? Maybe you're not folded all the way over. That's a-okay. But let yourself go as loose as you can. You might have to bend your legs a little bit to go looser. Maybe you can hold on to your elbows. And once you're nice and loose, try to straighten your legs a bit. Now, wherever you are, maybe you're bent over a little bit, maybe your legs are a bit, as long as you're sort of relaxed into that and you're feeling it, and let your hands go down. Now see if you can touch your shins and put your back parallel to the floor for a halfway lift. Nice big breath in, and then exhale. What happens if you bend again? Then inhale, hands on your shins for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold again. And one more time, halfway lift. And then fold again. Now crunch down to a ball. What's a ball look like for you? Is it right down? Once you've reached down to the lowest ball that you could be, however that looks like, I want you to slowly inhale and straighten up as much as you can, nice and straight, hands above your head, and back down to that prayer position. Now, we're almost done on this. I'll stay tucked in so nothing falls out. We're in that prayer position. This time, we're almost done. We're going to step our right leg forward as far as you can and feel comfortable. Okay? Now, key here is your foot is sort of 45. Your back foot is 45. Your front foot is just turned in just a little bit. And you want to be able to just see your first two toes from your knee. That's how you know it is. Keep yourself tucked in here. And we're doing this what's called Warrior Two. One arm straight in front of you, and you're going to try to look over your middle finger. The other arm back. And you're just going to hold that there and breathe for a moment. Then you're going to inhale, try to touch the back of your leg and put your right hand over your head. And then you're going to exhale, put your right forearm onto your right knee, and you're going to try to reach ahead. And then you're going to go up again and go back onto your left foot. Nice stretch over, really sink in. This is a high version of this Skandasana. And then we're going to rotate our back foot and our front foot forward, and we'll go the other side. So nice and straight, looking over your middle finger. Your hips are tucked down, nice and proud, standing out. Try to sink into your front knee as much as you can, as is comfortable. Maybe you're quite high right now, though. That's okay. Then inhale, right hand on your back, thigh, left hand over, and then exhale, left hand onto your knee, right hand reach the other side of the wall. And then back onto your right knee, and your front left foot is do a little prayer position there. You can feel a stretch, you can feel yourself sitting in. And then back up to the front. And just take a few moments here. And in this last pose, I'm going to call it's called mountain pose, Tadasana. Your feet can be right close or shoulder width apart. Your hands facing open. And I find like you pretend that you're on the edge of a cliff looking out over mountains. Nice and straight. Nice and relaxed. Let your breathing come back. And just stand here for a few moments. ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. See you tomorrow. Standing.